Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah ma ba'd. The question is asking here, if a person has backbitten someone else, do they have to inform them of the thing that they have done? They have taken the honor of their Muslim brother or sister. Do they need to then inform them that, I've said such and such about you behind your back, etc., in order for that, in order for their tawbah and istighfar to be accepted? Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in Surah Al-Hujurat, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ijtanibu kathiran min adh-dhann inna ba'da adh-dhanni ithm. Avoid suspicion, because some of these suspicions are just outright sin. وَلَا تَجَسَّسُوا. Do not spy on one another. وَلَا يَغْتَبْ بَعْدُكُمْ بَعْدًا. Do not backbite one another. Backbiting is a major sin, to the extent that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw a person in his grave being punished from the companions, punished in his grave because he used to walk around spreading rumours and backbiting. In the tafsir of this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَيْهِبُّ أَحَدُكُمْ أَن يَأْكُلَ لَحْمَ أَخِيهِ مَيْتًا فَكَرِهْتُمُوهُ وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ إِنَّ اللَّهَ تَوَّابٌ رَحِيمٌ. Do you want to eat the flesh that is on the back of your brother? Literally bite him on his back. Actually, physically, would you like to do that? The Messenger of Allah saw two companions coming towards him. Companions, these are the best of people. And he informed them of this ayah, and he says, it's as if I can see the flesh and the blood of your brother on your mouth. Major sin, absolutely abhorrent and disgusting and vile thing to do. But besides the fact that it is a major sin, and it is such a terrible thing to do that nobody with ikhlas would actually do so, it is something which is very easy. And this is why you will find many of the ulama, when they are talking about taqwa, when they are talking about as-siyam, when they are talking about you preserving your deeds, they tell you to preserve your tongue first and foremost, because this is so easy for people to fall into. Therefore, we have to understand that ghiba and namima, gossiping and rumours, all of these things, and backbiting, all of these things are major sins, even if it is true. So one of the companions asked the Messenger of Allah, what if it is true what we are saying? The Messenger of Allah said, ghiba dhikru akak bima yakrah. To mention something about your brother, what he dislikes, even if it is true, if he or she doesn't like you talking about him or her in that manner, then you are not allowed to do a major sin. Now, how do you make tawbah and istighfar? Some of the ulama of the Salaf have said, because you have taken the honor of your brother or your sister, you have to inform them of the fact that you have taken the honor from them. That way, Yawm al-Qiyamah, nothing will need to be discussed. Others from the ulama, such as Hasan al-Basri and others, have said, listen, if you go tell your brother or sister that you've backbitten them, what's going to be the response? 9 times out of 10, it's going to cause more fitna. In this scenario, then, what you should do is make istighfar and tawbah, and this is the case for any major sin, but then replace what you have said about that person with goodness. So yesterday you used to say bad things about him, today you say good things about him or her. And this for me seems to be the more correct opinion. If a person can't do the first one, where they can go to them, and now they have to obviously decipher where is the greater good and the lesser of two evils. If they can go up to that person and have an open conversation, and that person will accept what they have said and appreciate the honesty, then do so. That is khair, and that is safer. Because Yawm al-Qiyamah, you don't want that burden on your head. However, if you know that it's going to cause greater problems, then refrain. And make tawbah and istighfar. And as the ulama have said, just like you have done something bad in regards to their honor, replace what you have done of badness with goodness. Say good things about them, make dua for them, give sadaqah on their behalf, make istighfar on their behalf, etc. And that for me seems the right balance. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He makes us of those who preserve their tongues, and He makes us of those people on the Day of Judgment will have nothing of remorse and regret. Wallahu a'lam. Sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad.